Okay, it is 2025 now. We can stop saying it's almost, we can stop saying it's coming up. We're in 2025. And here in 2025, things are a little bit different than what they used to be. It's a new year, it's a new opportunity, it's just a new moment in life. So so it's very easy to look back and say, oh yeah, it's gonna be like how it used to be. Oh yeah, things are gonna be similar. Things are gonna be this way. Things are gonna be that way. You can compare it to the past, but in reality, that's not a good thing. Because this is a different year. This is a brand new year. It just started, right? So it's not the same. It's not the same. It's not gonna be the same. Things are different, and that's okay. So this year, every single driver, one of the biggest words that you gotta learn if you want to be successful as a driver, and again, I'm only talking to people that want to be truly successful. The word that you need to learn is adapt. Adapt. Because, yeah, I understand it's really easy to think that, things are going to be like they used to be. It's not. We've already seen that. Uber is no longer giving the random money surges. Now surges are basically fare replacement. The pickup times have gotten longer. So you'll see 15, 20-minute ride, 15, 20-minute offers taking you 15, 20 minutes to go get them. Uber is removing cars off of the platform and basically making everybody do X. Let's see. The offers no longer have that extra dollar on them. They no longer have that extra dollar on them like they used to. So all in all, it's a little bit more tough. It's a little bit more tough compared to what it used to be, So because it's a different economy. Oh yeah, by the way, the economy is still bad. So people don't have as much disposable income like they used to. If you talk to your passengers, you'll know. They don't really have a ton of money like they used to. And then the other side of that is Uber's still charging them an arm and a leg. But they may not be paying us an arm and a leg. So do you be one of these people that you see on YouTube? And do you complain about it? Sure, you can complain about it, but it isn't gonna do anything for you. What I mean is, okay, yeah, we can all get together and we can all complain. Uber sucks. Uber is the worst company ever. Oh my gosh, F Uber. Okay. Okay, what did that do for you? What did that actually do? It didn't change anything that Uber got going on. It definitely didn't change anything that it's not going to change the way that you pay your bills. So the biggest word, every Uber driver for this year, the biggest word that you have to find and understand is you got to adapt. You got to adapt to the way that the market is coming. So what do I mean? This year, I am challenging every Uber driver. I'm nobody special, but I'm challenging every Uber driver. If you want to be successful, you got to know your market. And when I say know your market, I'm not talking about what they used to pay back in the day. Look, I know a lot of you guys know when they had the multiplier. I know a lot of you guys know, like I said, when I first started, they had the surges everywhere. Surges was actually something that, was added to your fare. It ain't added to your fare anymore. It's almost like they replace it. It's not about what you remember. This is not that year. This is about the year of you got to take what you know and throw it out the window. And you got to figure out what it is today. What does your market pay today? Where's the traffic patterns today? Where are the best rides today? You know, where's the best places to sit at if you're looking for premium rides today? Do you work the airport? Do you not work the airport today? You know, it is no longer about what used to happen. Yeah, because we all have those stories. We all have those stories of like the previous times. Oh yeah, it used to do this, it used to do that. But this year, if you want to be successful, if you want to start seeing the money, at least as a driver, at least in this area, at least in these areas, at least for the year of 2025, you got to be willing to adapt. You got to be willing to adapt because things are changing. It's changing. The market is not what it used to be. It's just not what it used to be. So if you adapt, you have the ability to now see the good money, you know? So, you know, it's a tough conversation, I know. Because nobody wants to do, you know, nobody wants to have to reevaluate everything. Nobody wants to actually look in the mirror. Nobody actually wants to do the hard work. I get it. Everybody loved when you could say, hey, I worked 2-3 hours and I made $500. Everybody loved when they said, oh yeah, you know, I just turned on the app. Oh, that guy tipped me $50. Everybody loves that, you know? But that's not what it is today. Today's market, if you want to be successful, you really want to look at doing full-time hours. Again, my personal recommendation is that you put in 40 hours a week. Because if you put in 40 hours a week, you have the chance to really get to the money. 40 hours a week, you're getting the chance to see a morning shift, an afternoon shift, and an evening shift. You're getting the chance to kind of see different types of passengers. I mean, we all know about the drunk passengers late at night. But what about the angry people super early in the morning that just want you to speed and want you to like break all types of laws to get them to their work because they're late? Or what about the lunch people that want to bring all of their food in your car and don't care about you and will spill it all over your seats? Like, there's different types of passengers for different types of situations. And if you work 40 hours a week, you get the chance to kind of see that. And then you start to understand what is the best time to work. That's a big issue. Everybody wants to know, when's the best time to work? When is the best time to work? When is the best time to work? But everybody's situation is different. Everybody's market is different. Hell, I could tell you, I technically work like 3 or 4 different markets, and it's different for all 3-4 markets, you know? Like, working in Miami is obviously different than working in Boca or working in West Palm Beach. It's just different. There's different hot spots, you know, and there's different things that I'm looking for in different markets. So, but yeah, man, I'm not going to keep rambling, not going to make this video too long. But yeah, I just wanted to challenge you guys. You have to be willing to adapt. And the only way that you're going to know what you're adapting to is by putting in the work. I'm sorry. You got to be willing to put in the work. You want to make the big bucks? You got to put in the big time. I guess that's what it means. So you got to be willing to adapt. Take rides that you may not have taken. Go to areas that you may not have been willing to go to previously. Work times that you may not have been willing to work. You got to be willing to adapt to what today's market is, not what yesterday or last year or 2 years ago, because it's just not the same. But yeah, so with that being said, man, if if you're not a part of the free Telegram group, the link is in the description. We still got killers. And this is what I mean. This is the other thing. This is the reason why I always promote that free Telegram group, because we still got people making money. Got a lot of people making money, actually, in different ways, you know. Some people work the airport, some people work the streets, some people work, you know, on the beach. Like we got a lot of different ways of making money. Hell, we got one guy that does it. He does Uber Eats, you know what I'm saying? And he's killing it. So it's multiple ways. And obviously, you know, I do multiple apps. So I'll do Uber Eats, I'll do DoorDash, I do Curry. I'll do a delivery in a heartbeat. Make no mistake, if it's slow on rideshare, it's absolutely fast on food delivery. And that's a part of the adaptability, you know? Like, yes, do I want to do rideshare? Do I want to keep working and picking up people because it's easy? I'm just sitting in my car. I want to do that. But sometimes it's not available to me. So you have to be willing to adapt to what the market is telling you. And the best way to do that is having the data. You work a 40-hour week. Okay, this first week, yeah, okay, so I remember Monday was kind of slow. Tuesday was kind of this. Wednesday was definitely slowest. Thursday it picked up around this time. Friday it did this. Okay, let me try it again next week. Now let me see if that's still held true. Oh, okay. Now I know on Mondays in the evening is super slow, but if I work in the morning, I get this. Okay. And it's about maximizing your time. You slowly start to maximize your time, but it's not based off of what you knew previously. Look, I can tell you all day, the best parts in Miami were always going to be South Beach, Wynwood, and Brickell. The problem with those areas are now today, the traffic is insane going in those areas at the wrong time. You go to any one of those areas at 5 o'clock in the day, you're going to be stuck in traffic. You stuck in traffic. You're going to be stuck in traffic for about an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. You ain't making no money in traffic. You're idling and you're just wasting time. So that's what I mean. You got to learn what today's strategy is. That's how that's how you're going to be successful here in the year 2025 and beyond, you know? But yeah, I mean, you know, that's the best way to do it. As long as you learn to adapt, as long as you learn to adapt to your market, not my market, your market and how you drive. That's the biggest thing, picturing your strategy. But yeah, man, like I said, if you're not a part of the Telegram group, you should join it. It's free. Download Telegram, hit the link in the description, and join and be a verb. Be a verb. Because, yeah, we're trying to build a community so that way we know what's going on in our markets. Because as of right now, nobody's telling you what's going on in your market. Nobody's telling you what's going on Biscayne. Uber isn't going to do that. The surges are all fake. You guys know you'll go to a surge and it'll disappear on you. Oh, or you'll get to a surge, you'll get that surge, but you don't get no rides. It's not what it used to be. Surges used to be areas where it was super busy. It ain't that no more. So, you know, you want to know where the busy spots are. That's why we got a Telegram group. We're trying to build a community of just people, like-minded people, working out here on these apps, trying to make money for whatever purpose we got going on. So, but yeah, with that being said, I am out of here. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Deuces.